I did forget to give myself one of these plot tokens when Cinderella dropped to her knees for the second time. Now I will start with Jane Fairwood, and first of all, what she's gonna do, she is gonna revive Cinderella. So Cinderella gets to roll dice, she revives and is back up with 9 damage. 9 damage. Now Jane is going to use the health potion. Flip this card over to choose your hero or an adjacent. The hero recovers all. Oh, I forgot. Jane has poison. So let's test that. And she suffers yet another damage from the poison. And she keeps the card. Ah, damn it. Yeah, so her second action was to pop the health potion for Cinderella, and that's all her actions. Now I'm gonna activate Cinderella, readying her wooden shield. She will just let's attack the spider. Well, I have to clear a path here. It's a lot of monsters. And just move the door, put it here, so you understand it's blocked. Yeah, okay, well, let's try to hit that spider. Blue and red, and the spider with a gray. Yeah, gray die. And she hits with only 2. Spider blocks 2. Let's have him re-roll. No, let's have Cinderella just heal 1 fatigue. That's her first action. Yeah. Then I will activate her Oath of Honor with 1 fatigue. And have this trigger. Choose another hero within 3 spaces of you that has a monster adjacent to him. Place your figure in the closest empty space adjacent to the monster and perform an attack with a melee weapon. That is an action, so she will move here and she will fight the goblin with 1 health left. And she misses. And she misses. Why do you have to keep on missing? Hate that blue die sometimes. Yep, that was Cinderella's turn. Then it is Ravila Lightfoot. And Ravila will hit. She's almost all fatigued out. She will attack the goblin closest to her with her Spire of Conflux. That is a blue and a yellow, and a goblin with a gray. Let's see, and she hits him with 2, 3 damage. He blocks 1, and he dies. So he's been defeated. Boop. Put that there. I will exhaust this rune shard cache when I defeat a monster with a magic weapon. Whoop. Then I'll exhaust Tide and exhaust this card. After perform an attack, a monster adjacent to the target suffers health equal to the number of exhausted cards. So she will take her last fatigue, so she is all fatigued out. And I will say how much is the boss? The boss will suffer 2 damage because we have 2 exhausted elemental cards. She can attack I also need to block off this. They keep pouring in, and we have flesh. No, there's flesh molders. Let me check if I have line of sight. Nope. As long as the line passes through a figure like that, it is not in line of sight. So let's just blast this spider then. She's not poisoned, so yeah. Let's do that. Let's try to blow that spider out of the water. And she does not have enough range. How much does the spider have? 3. Love to have one more stamina, but I can re-roll. That's only when I use Tide or Blaze. So 1-2 is blocked by the armor. I have a surge which I can use to give it +2 since I have 2 elemental cards exhausted now, or I can heal a fatigue. But either way, she may take enough damage to drop now, so I'll hit the spider for 2 damage like that. Okay, that was all our heroes. At the start of the turn, we have our another master goblin jumping in from behind there, and he will try to get further in. Belthir is stunned, and he's no longer stunned. Same with Ulrich Farrow. That's all they will do their turn. I will activate the goblins, and I will have the master goblin go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's water. Sorry. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This goblin, he will shoot at Cinderell, and he's not close to any leader. Shoots with a blue and a yellow. Cinderell with a gray defense. She rolls so bad. But he can't use surges, so that is 2 damage on Cinderell. Then he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activating the spiders. Let me move the boss first. Moving 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Placing him there so he can have the webbing in this area. This guy will attack Ravella. Yellow and blue, Ravella with a black. And Ravella rolls 2, so she doesn't take any damage. So she will suffer 1 extra damage because of the surge, bringing her to 7 out of 8 damage. Okay, now this fellow, 1, 2, will also try to take a bite out of Ravella. Same dice. And that's just terrible. So it rolls 4 damage, 2 surges, and she doesn't roll anything. I think I will have her use her heroic feat, I guess. Yeah, let's have her do that. So use when you are attacked after you roll defense dice to test lore and awareness. For each test you pass, add 3 armor to your defense result. And my defense result per now is 0. So first of all, let's test our willpower. No, our lore. It is 4. She passes, so that's 3 armor. Then awareness, which also is 4. She passes, oh, barely. So she gets 6 armor for that, blocking all damage. The surge doesn't do him anything because it can only give him +1 and poison. She is safe. Next is the last minion. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And he will also try to take a bite out of her. Let's hope we are lucky. And it rolls just as well as last time. Oh. Okay, so that is it. She dies, or knocked out, I would rather say. And Overlord gains another plot token. And she is exhausted, fully exhausted, and she has 8 damage. And done. Wow. Now for the flesh molders. I will have the boss. Choose a monster within 3 spaces of this monster and roll 1 red power die. It could do that for the spider who has suffered 2 within 3 spaces. So 1, 2. So he will move 1, 2. Stay there and try to hit Sindrel. No, he can't. Let's have him there. He will hit Sindrel from there, and he rolls a blue and a yellow. Sindrel will hurt grey. And he misses. Yes, finally some luck. So he misses, and that is all he's... No, he will move. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's trying to get into and out of the exit. Same thing with this guy. Attacking 1 against Cinderella. And he also misses. It's just great. And then he moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, there's a door here. Put it there, it's easier to see. And now this guy, he will move first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will also hit Cinderella, or attempt to. And he hits for 3. She will exhaust her shield, giving her 1 extra. So 3, that's 1, and the search for 1 more, so that's 2 more damage. So she's up at 4 damage already. At the end of Overlord's turn, I can place a spider, but I have them all on the table. So that's it for the Overlord's turn. And we're gonna remove another fatigue token from the heroes. They have only 4 left. 4 more rounds and we can survive this. I have to see if I can just shut that door, I guess. I think I will start with Sindrel, and she will revive Ravella. So Ravella, first of all, Sindrel readies her shield and her Oath of Honor. So she will be back with 4 health healed. So we take that, yoink, and we put Ravella down there, right in the middle. She doesn't heal any fatigue though, that's sad. Now Sindrel will hit this spider, which are damaged somewhat. And there we go. She hits it for 5 and it doesn't have any damage, no, any defense, so it's dead. Yeah, she doesn't have any more fatigue to use. So she will just stay there, and since she haven't moved this turn, she will recover 2 fatigue at the end of her turn. Now Jane. Jane will try to use one of the levers here to see. She will try this one. And it's the red one. Then we're going to turn the green one down. So this opens. And you know what? The red one is the waterfall. So that is blocked off now. Whew. That was the first action. Now she will... Oh, and she is poisoned. Forget to roll for her poison. And she takes another damage. She's down to 50% health now because of this poison. Let's try to... well, let's try to hit this spider in front of her. Blue and a yellow, and it rolls a gray. I will not use the incendiary arrows. That means Ravella will take damage. So she rolls and hits it at least. I will use this accurate to reroll 1 power die, and I will reroll this yellow one. Come on, same thing. So 1 damage and +1 for the surge, and she will heal a fatigue for the second surge. Then we have Ravella untapping all her cards. I will have her rest, but first I will attack. Let's attack this spider, which is damaged. And a gray. And that is 1, 2, 3 damage. Once is safe from him, so it is dead with 3 health. She will recover 1 fatigue. She will tap her rune shard cache, and Well, should I heal and rest then? Or should I attack again? Now I do have 1 fatigue to use. Yeah, let's attack. Let's attack this flesh molder boss. I think that's the smartest thing. Yeah, let's try that. The flesh molder rolls a gray, she rolls a blue and a yellow. Okay, not bad. So enough range. I could re-roll one of the... Yeah, I will use this Tide. Exhaust this card after you perform an attack. A monster adjacent to the target suffers damage equal to the exhausted elemental cards. So she will take a fatigue for that. So she's all fatigued out again. This guy suffers 2. Yoink, yoink. And then I can use Sun and Sea to reroll 1 attack of power die. Yeah, so she will reroll this yellow one. Oh, much better, much better. Okay, so I have enough range. She hits for 2 damage, and she has 3 elemental cards exhausted now, so it gives a +2, so that is 4 damage on the flesh molder. Sadly, I'm all fatigued out, so I can't use my blaze. That would have been great. Okay, that is all my heroes again. So let's go over to the Overlord. At the start of the Overlord's turn, I can put some more goblins or flesh molders on the board, but they are all on the board. So we're gonna go straight into move phase. I have a fellow here. He will try to run behind. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's out of shot at the moment, but you know where he is. So we have the goblins up here, moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, of course. He's there. They are trying to get out of the exit here. Now this one with 1 damage on him will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and he's off the board. That means the Overlord gains a fatigue token. I have Belthair here, and the door down here is now open. Let's have him fly, and he will pop down here, and he will be stunned. Alric Pharaoh will move 1, 2, 3. No, sorry. 1, 2, stops, and 1, 2, and then stops there because he has only got 3 movement. For our flesh molders, this molder has 4 damage. It's the boss. So, did I pull a card? I don't think I did. Oop, sorry. Critical blow. Ah. So I got a lot of nice stuff here now. I will start with the boss, and he will be using heal. Choose a monster within 3 spaces of this monster to roll 1 red power die. And yep, he will choose his friend. And it will heal 3, so it's fully healed. And then he will move 1, 2, 3, 4. Yoink. There you go. Okay. Then it will be this guy's turn. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. He will try to get it out to the exit. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get them all out there. Flesh Molder's running away. And yeah, that was the Flesh Molders. And next up is the spiders, I guess. I do have the keep knocking on belt here. I do have the boss spider. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can web both of our characters here, and he will be attacking with yellow and blue. Jane will be protecting herself with gray. No, sorry, reroll that. It will be attacking Ravella since she ain't poisoned. So just 2 Ravella, and yeah, that's 4 damage. We Ravella. So she will be taking 1 more damage, bringing her up to 5, and she gets poisoned. Oh yeah. Nice. Now this guy hits Cinderell. Cinderell has got gray die, and Cinderell blocks them both. That is... oh wait, I can do some stuff here. Let's add Dark Might to that attack, giving it the surge, and use the surge to give it +3. So Cinderell suffers 3 damage nonetheless. Yeah, but no with poison. Now at the end of my turn, or the Overlord's turn, I will place a spider at the spider nest, and that is the end of Overlord's turn, and another fatigue from the heroes goes away. So 3, I have 3 turns. Ooh, okay, now let's see if the heroes can hold out. Reading the book, it says something about if I take down if Sir Alaric Farrow is defeated. He's 14 health. Wow. Okay, let's see if all the Flesh Molders get out of there. You see it better now. If all the Flesh Molders gets out, it's 1, 2, 3. And we have the goblins 4, 5. And we have 1 here coming. Potential problems. Very much. So let's be starting with Cinderell. She's 7 damage. She has 2 fatigues only, and yeah, so let's be hitting this guy. Cinderella, red and a blue, and that guy has a gray die, and yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3. We could have him re-roll this die. No, we can't, because she doesn't have any surges. So yeah, 2 damage towards that, and she will do it again. And that's enough to kill it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a surge. 1 armor doesn't help it any much. It will die. And yet another spider goes. She will then heal a fatigue with that surge. Now she will use her advance. Use her advance for a fatigue to move up to her movement speed 1 to here and hit that guy for an additional attack. Come on. And she hits it with 1, 2, 3 damage. It has 1 armor. Let's have it. No, it will take 2 damage. And she will heal yet another fatigue. Now then, at the end of her turn now, she will use her heroic feat, and it says, use during your turn to choose a hero within 3 spaces of you. You and that hero may each immediately perform a move action. This is in addition to the 2 actions each hero receives on this turn. So she does that, and that means she will suffer a fatigue moving out of this space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, trying to reach those guys, and I choose Jaina, who will also suffer another fatigue for moving out of this space. And which we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. Yeah. That is Cinderella's turn. Now for Jane, I guess. Yes, let's go for Jane. Jane is poisoned. She will have to test for her poison. And she suffers yet another damage from the poison and keeps it. So that's 5 now. She will, let's see if she can see from her corner to the corners there. She can see and hit both the master flesh molder and the guy down there. Okay, let's try hit the master flesh molder with her blue and a yellow against the flesh molder. It's a gray, and she will roll, and she gets enough range. 1, 2, 3, and 2 damage and a surge. It rolls 1 armor. That will kill it, I guess. Yes, that's enough to take it out. Yay! Stopping the Overlord in his tracks here. Overlord could have played some stop the movement cards here, but he didn't. Okay, and she will use that surge to heal a fatigue. Now, second action, she will shoot down to the other flesh molders, and this time I will do it correctly. I will exhaust the incendiary arrows. If this attack does not miss, each figure adjacent to the target suffers 1. So let's see. It's a bit far away. 1, 2, 3, 4. But let's try. But it's enough range. 6 is more than enough. But it rolls 2 defense. Let's use our accuracy to re-roll the yellow one. And rolling into 2 instead, that's better. So we did not miss, meaning our incendiary arrow will hit this guy. And I will use the surge for a +1 damage on this guy. So it has 2 damage. Cool. That is Jane's turn done. Now for Rafaela Lightfoot. She will untap all her cards and she is poisoned too. So let's check if she passes. She does not with 1 strength, so she suffers another damage from the poison, bringing her to 6 out of 8. And she's all fatigued out. I will attack this spider with her Spire of Conflux. She hits the spider with no defense on the spider with 3 hearts, 4 hearts, that's 6 total, and it is dead. Good riddance. That means she will exhaust her Rune Shard staff, no, Rune Shard Kash, and she has one elemental card exhausted. She will rest, so she will get all her fatigue is fixed. Good. That is all our heroes done. Now to our Overlord. On the Overlord turn, we will put a goblin here. The Flesh Molder Master is back here. And that is all I can place at the moment. I have Auric Pharaoh moving 1, 2 and 1 for 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So he's coming down the corridor there. Belthier is no longer stunned. And I will activate my goblin here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have my guys here. They will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2 and off. That means Overlord gains another fatigue. Up to 2. Same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And off the board. Yet another. And I have a goblin way in the back here. The goblin that just entered will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Let's activate our Flesh Molder Master. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And he will stop there. He doesn't have enough. But our Flesh Molders, which are here, have more than enough to get off, so they will go 1, 2, 3 and off the board, earning Overlord another. I'm up to 4 fatigue points on the Overlord side. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Same there. Up to 5. Oh, I forgot to draw a card. We draw Dash. Play this card when activating a monster during your turn. That monster may perform an additional move action this turn in addition to its normal 2 actions. I will save that for Pharaoh, I guess. Okay, at the end of... No, it's not my end. I do have a spider. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't reach our hero yet. So 1, it moves up here to be adjacent. And at the end of my turn, I will place Master Spider there. They keep on coming. Yes, that is it for the Overlord. Yeah. And it will be the heroes. Let's start off with Rafaela right off the bat. She has got poison, and she has to see if she can get rid of it. She has 1 strength, and no, she does not. She suffers yet another. She is up to 7 damage from the poison. This is not going well for her. She will try to attack that goblin straight ahead of her. Blue and yellow. The goblin with a gray. And she hits with 6. 6 range is enough. That means she can use... She will use Blaze for 1 fatigue, exhausting that card. So that will be a Pierce 1. But I will also use Sun and Sea because I'm using Blaze. So I will exhaust to roll an attack die. So I will re-roll the yellow one. See? Better. So she will have 3 damage, 2 searches, and one of those searches can be used to +2 damage. So this is gone. Because they have only 2 health. Which means I will exhaust my Rune Shard Cache. Cool. Then she will heal that fatigue with the last surge, and she will move 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess she will block ball. She will try to block Belthea coming. Yeah, so that's it for Rafaela, if she doesn't die of poisoning. Next up will be Jane. Does she see that spider? See? Yeah, she can hit the spider just fine. So Jane, she is also poisoned. She has a strength of 2. She does not get rid of it. It's 5. So she will take a fatigue this time instead of a damage. Then she will fire at the goblin. No, the spider, I mean. Here. And she misses. But I can reroll 1 power die. So let's reroll that blue one. And that is... No, this is the power die. I can't reroll that. No, sorry. She misses. She will not reroll that. So that's her first attack action. She will do that again. Try to kill it. And she misses again. Yeah, great. Cinderella is in the way. Critters. Okay, at least I have bought myself... I have still got 3 rounds. I have to keep these bosses away. Maybe... Yeah. So it's Cinderella's go. She will move 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will use a fatigue to move her another there, and she will use this to shut the door on Belthier, and the door for the waterfall is now open again. And that is Cinderell's turn done. Then we move into the Overlord's turn. I keep forgetting to stop my heroes with my traps. I have nice traps here, so I have to make sure that I stop. I could have stopped Cinderell fiddling with my doors, but she did. Let's draw a card. I draw another frenzy. Okay, and I can put 3 monsters on the board. Let's put out the goblins. Goblins will enter the arena. So let's start off with activating the goblins actually. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop there. And he can move one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the boss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last guy will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just have him run ordinary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's in the corner there. Let's also start Ulrich Farrow. He will move 1, 2, 3, and 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So he's in the doorway there, staring down our heroes. Let's activate the flesh molders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's there. Belthier's yet again sees the door slamming shut on him, flies, and this time he will land up on the other side of the board. We've got a special spot here, which he lands, and he's stunned. I don't know if I'm playing this correctly, but it says that as an action, Belthier may take flight. If he does, he may choose to carry one large monster adjacent to him, and then Overlord removes this figure from the map. And if he's carrying a monster, remove that monster. Belthier and that monster are stunned. It stops with that. So I don't know if it's implied that he uses a lot of energy flying like that, but it would be too OP if he just flew around and moved around. So I guess I'm doing it correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't know. So I never played this scenario. Then we have the spiders. Spiders will move 1 there, and he will try to gnaw at Ravella, and what's this? They are on top of each other. Ravella rolls a blank. That means she can add 1 shield at least, but it's enough to knock her out. So all that resting I did was up for no good. That's 5, and she's up to 8 damage. Her poison is gone though, so that's something. And we have the Overlord gaining yet another plot token. That is it for the spider. And this spider, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 stops there. So Jane will be suffering from web. At the end of Overlord's turn, I place another spider there. And the heroes discard yet another token. There's 2 tokens left. I will start the turn with Cinderella. Cinderella will move 1, stop her movement there, and she will pull the lever here. That is the white one. And that will activate this door, shutting shutting out Alaric. Yeah, so open the door. Okay, so this will open and this will open. Yeah. Cool. So, in your face, Alaric. Then she can move 1, 2, 3. And that's everything she can do, I guess. No, actually. She can use her Oath of Honor. She has 1 fatigue left. So she fatigues out and she exhausts this, moving her here. Yeah, let's do that. She will attack the blue and the red against the boss spider. See me rolling. And we roll and it gets 2 defense. She hits it for 4. So that's 2. Yeah, cool. Now Jane, she is still poisoned. 2 strength. Yes, and she gets rid of it. Woohoo! Finally, poison wears off. I could have used her skill to move away from that spider last round, but that would have caused me to suffer 2 fatigues actually. So she will revive Rafaela. That's the first thing she will do. And Rafaela heals 5 damage. That's huge. And fatigue. Woohoo! Yeah. Come on, get up. Fight, Rafaela, fight. And yep, she comes back. Ready for zoom action. That is her first action. Second action, she will hit the Master Spider. Hits it for 2 and a surge. Now she will re-roll her power die. Much better. So that is 4 damage plus 1, 5 damage minus this 3. It's enough to take it out. It has 5 health. Woohoo! Yeah. Good job. Now that is Jane. Now Rafaela. Rafaela will ready up her stuff. She will attack this spider in front of her with her Spire of Conflux. Oh, well, it's a 3. Hits the spider and hits it for 2 damage. She'll do it again. Jesus, she misses. Ugh. But I could use Blaze. It says after I roll my dice, exhaust this card when performing attack. When the dice are rolled, this attack against Pierce X. And then I can use Sun and Sea to reroll an attack or power die. I will do that. I will reroll the blue one. Ah, see? There we go. 3 damage and it's Pierce 2. So this doesn't matter and the spider here is done for. Good, and that means she can exhaust her rune shard Kosh. That was both of her actions. She just did fast work out of that spider, and it is the Overlord again. The Overlord starts with populating the board with some monsters. And let's activate those flesh molders. So these guys will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now I will activate my goblins. So I have them in the water up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the boss goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And he stands there. And I have one here in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and he's off. Earning me my 6th fatigue point as Overlord. Oh, I did forget, I had a flesh molder up here. I move him 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and he stops in the water. I have Belt there, and he's stunned. I have Averick. He will go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I just have to. Maybe I will 1, 2, 3, and have him stay behind Belthier there. We will see if we can get in. Finally, I do have the spider, and I think I will play dash, so he gets another extra movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and extra movement 1, 2, 3, and it will try to hit our heroes, and I will use Frenzy. That means he can attack 2 times. And I didn't pull a card, which I was supposed to do. Dark Might. Add 1 search to the result. So let's see. The spider attacks Ravaella. She blocks 2. But it uses both searches to hit her for 1 extra damage and the poison. So she's poisoned again. Damn it. And it will attack Cinderell. Tries to hit Cinderell. And Cinderell defends with a grey die. It does hit her for 2 no surges, so she doesn't get stung by any poison, but it will use Dark Might and she will be poisoned by that. Ha! Let's use the cards. That is all the monsters done, and I will discard another fatigue from the heroes, and we are moving into the last round, and it seems like the heroes have made it. Actually, or yay. So let's start with our heroes. So since I now have the time to kind of discover stuff, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she can, yeah, let's get her there. I will start the turn with Jane. She's no longer poisoned, so she will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more for an extra fatigue. Oh, I forgot. I will place a spider here because I'm overlord. Jane will then search, and she finds a warding talisman. Flip this card over after rolling defense dice to add 2 to your result. That will come in handy against that terrible spider. And that's Jane's movement. Let's see, Ravela, she can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Well, she's quite damaged and she's poisoned again. So she will roll to see if she can avoid. No, she will take a damage from the poison, bringing her up to 5 damage again. Ready her cards, and she will attack that spider. Come on. And that is 1, 2, 3 and search. Let's, oh, I can't use blaze. So basically plus 1 damage because of her Spire of Conflux. So that's 4. 4 minus 2 is 2 damage. Just not enough to kill it. Always. I will heal one of my fatigue with the other stray search, and I will do it again. Come on. And that should do it, I guess. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 over kills it, and I will heal another fatigue. That is Ravela. Now for Cinderella, she also is poisoned. She will test her strength, and she manages to fend off the poison with 4 strength. No problem at all. I ready her Oath of Honor. How many movement? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she can get down there, so let's do that. I could use okay, I can use tripwire as she enters this spot, and she has to test her awareness, which is 2, and she must end her movement. Yeah, then she will try to move again, and we do a pit trap, and she has to test awareness again. Ah, but she manages. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's there. Damn it. Okie dokie. So that's it. Let's go to the Overlord. Overlord starts off with putting 1 goblin on the board. Let's activate the flesh molders, starting with the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and stands there. Now these guys go, no, only they can do is jump out into the water like that. Now our goblins, and this may hurt, so let's start off with the boss. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can he hit Cinderella from there? I guess he can. Let's check. Of course he can. So he will shoot Cinderella, try to shoot her at least. and she defends with the white dice, and that's enough range. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2 hit plus 2 for his surge. That's 4. Minus 1's 3. She uses her shield for 1 more, so that's 2. So she's up at 11 damage. 1 more and she's knocked out. Woohoo! Okay, let's try that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Can I see her from there? Yes, of course it does. He shoots. And that should do it. Knocks her out. Boink. Cinderella is out. And I get another token. Ooh, I forgot again. Forgot to draw my card. Word of Misery. Play this card at the start of your turn. During this turn, each time a hero suffers any damage, he also suffers strain. Or fatigue, calling it strain. Okay, this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now for Belthir and Ulrich. Belthir picks up Ulrich and lands here. Ulrich Farlow lands there, and they are both stunned. Luckily, this stun has given me the chance to fight the... oh well, yeah, they're both stunned, no worries. Fight the other minions around here. Hate to be fighting these guys, because they're nasty. Finally, we have the spider moving 1, 2, 3 and attacking Jane. Attacking Jane for 4, 5, 6 damage. She blocks herself with 1. And okay, I will use my warding talisman for 2 more. So making this to a 3. So that's 1 damage plus 2, that's 3 coming through. So I will suffer 2 as strain and 1 as damage. Jane is still standing. She's not knocked out, but she gets poisoned. Not that it matters. And at the end of my turn, I discard the last fatigue for the heroes, and I will read. If there are no fatigue tokens in the hero's play area, I read the following. All at once, the gates rattle shut. A hatch in the floor opens, and the engineer climbs out, grinning. The guards scramble to the windows to loose their arrows upon the retreating foes. For now, Skytower will hold. The heroes win. Haha. So let's record some rewards. Win or lose, each player receives 1 XP. If the heroes win, they receive 25 gold per hero, so that's 75 gold. If the Overlord wins, he didn't. Regardless of the winner, if there are exactly 2 fatigue tokens in the hero's play area, they receive 25 gold. If there are less than 2 fatigue tokens in the player's play area, they receive 50 gold. Whoo! So I am at 125 gold. Regardless of the winner, if Sir Alric Farrow was defeated, he was not, I would have received something. Ooh! Otherwise, the Overlord receives the Shield of Zoric's Favor Relic. Ooh, okay, let's dig that out. The Overlord has got himself a new shiny. Each time an attack targeting this lieutenant is resolved and he is not defeated, he tests strength. If he passes, the attacker suffers 1 damage for each shield rolled on this test. Oh yeah. Thank you for that. Otherwise, the Overlord receives, regardless of the winner, the Overlord receives the Staff of Shadows relic. Wow! The Staff of Shadows looks like this. Exhaust this card and discard one Overlord card from your hand to either draw one Overlord card or force a reroll of any one die. You may do this at any time, even if it's not your turn. Okay, thank you. That will prove very useful. Some stuff for the Overlord. We are still in Act 1. So we are at the Cathedral Ruins again. We're gonna do some quick shopping. Give this deck some shuffle and a kit, and that's 5 cards. So we're gonna have Jewel Mace, we have Ironbound Rune, Heavy Cloak, Elm Great Bow, and Light Hammer. I think we're gonna buy Jane a new bow. It costs 100, so we do have 200 gold to spend. So we're gonna spend 100 on a new bow for Jane. She will sell her Jew short bow for 25. Giving us a total of 125 to be spent. What is this? Jewel Mace. Maybe upgrade Sindril's longsword for a mace. Search for two, search for two. The iron longsword. Force them to re-roll one die. Yeah, let's do that. I will sell the iron longsword for 25, so I have 150. I'll buy the jewel mace for 100, leaving me with this, which I can't afford if I don't sell anything. I could sell the Spire of Conflux for 25 and buy this for 75. 175. No. That is no go. I do have the incendiary arrows, but I would like to hang on to those. No, so I will bank my money, leaving me with 50 gold after some shopping. Sindril will be spending her 1 experience to upgrade from the level 1 spell Advance to a level 2 Shield Slam. While you have a shield equipped, even if exhausted, each of your attack with a melee weapon gain. Choose a monster adjacent to you. That monster is stunned. Jane will bank her experience, but Ravella will use 1 and spend that on Primal Harmony. Exhaust this card during your turn to refresh one of your elementalist cards. Overlord will spend his experience and buy himself Blood Rage. Play this card at the end of your turn and choose a monster. That monster immediately performs 2 attack actions and is then defeated. The Overlord gained 5 threat tokens. He will buy himself Summons Plague for 3. costs 2 to activate, and it says exhaust this card after setup of an encounter to choose an open monster group. Replace one master monster in the chosen group with the Splig agent. If the Splig agent is defeated, return this card to your plot deck. You cannot use this card in any quest that uses the Splig lieutenant. So this is also a skill for the Overlord, and he will bank his remaining 2 threat tokens. The next quests I can choose from is the Baron Returns or the Archive of Arisen. If you have any wishes to what you want to see me playing, just leave it in the comments below, or let it be a surprise until the next episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for the comments, and I agree with you all. It's a great game. It's a gem, but I am really dying to try this Descent 3 that is coming very, very soon. However, living in a hill like I am up north in Norway, packages have a tendency of taking a long time to arrive. But no worries, I've got games to play to have me enjoying myself for a year, if so be. So until next time, take care of each other out there, stay safe.